Ladies and gentlemen, today I want us to cover on the school fires that we are currently experiencing. Uh, Yesterday in the morning, we received shocking news about the children who are burned in the dormitory in Hillside Indarasha Academy in Nyeri, Kenyan constituency. And it was a very sad morning for our country and also to the world. As at the time I'm recording this video, 17 children are confirmed to be dead and 70 children are missing and their whereabouts is not known. The Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya yesterday confirmed that 70 children are nowhere to be seen. Nobody is sure if they are dead. Nobody is sure if they ran away to the bush. Nobody knows if they are in the hospital. Their whereabouts is not known. And it is a very sad state for the country. And let me use this opportunity to give my condolences to the family, friends, and the people of Indarasha for this sad news. It is very unfortunate to lose children with a brighter future or with people who are still young. You know, it is very painful to bury a young person, a person who the society depends on, whose tomorrow is something that the society relies on. We are very sorry for that. It's so unfortunate. I saw President Ruto declared 3 days of mourning. That is beginning on Monday to mourn the 17 children, and the number may increase because now we don't know the whereabouts of the 70 students. It is said the children tried to get out before the fire got them, but the administration had locked the gate of the school from outside. That is so unfortunate. And I will share also my experience that I have had with these dormitory fires and fires in school. So the children tried, but because of the stampede, many of them were traumatized and they died because of the fire and the door. Those who were in Nigeria tried to open the door, and that is why some of them said they ran away. We don't know. We'll be following to see what is going on, and I will update you on the same. But we are very sorry for that school. Before I give you the things that I think the government should do to curb this and to prevent such occurrence in the future. Yes, I saw today also in the morning, not in the morning, but yesterday at night, there was a news of the burning of 2 schools. One school in Ukambani. What was the name? It is Mumbini Boys, and the other one is from Nyeri. They have been closed down because of the fire again. So I don't know. Sometimes this issue of fires, they happen and then it's like the spirits have been aroused and then they wake up, they started. But it is very unfortunate to hear this continuous burning. In the year 2016, when Matiang'i was the Minister for Education, I was in Form 4 by then, and there was a lot of fire outbreak in schools. But this one was the dormitories were burnt by the students themselves because of the strict measures that Matiang'i has put in place, and the candidates, we were frustrated. And my school, Anna High School, also we had such an incident of which we had no problem. I don't know who came up with such an idea and it burned down the dormitory. There is this history of people who burn the dormitories. They don't go far in life. I don't know, but if you do your own research and follow up, once you have done that, it's like you have burnt your future. You will live a frustrated life, a life of regret, a life of bitterness, and so on and so on and so on. So there was that thing in 2016, but the good thing is there were no casualties. No one died in the dormitory because it was planned by the students themselves. When I was in primary in the year 2009, when I was in class 5, we had this closing day on 31st November 2009. We are closing school so that for the long holiday and then for the end of year closing day. So we had a meeting. The closing ceremony was done by the teachers, the school administration, and also the students and the parents who were there. So we were seated in a hall. Our dining hall was a bigger one, so we used that dining hall for events such as this one, the one for closing school. So we were seated, and I remember our then counselor, who was called Kibware, came in and he bought sodas for all of us. So we were taking soda and we were eating lunch, and you see the school, because the Pioneer Academy was a private school, so they will cook the best food. In fact, they will hire chefs to cook for us and our parents. And so we were taking lunch and we were drinking soda. Outside the dining hall, there were electricians or welders. They were making beds, electric beds. You know, the electric beds. Some few months ago, before that, our dormitory got banned because of some short-circuitness of the electricity. And so what happened? There was some short-circuitness of the electricity. Sawa anyone? Nakuja. There was some short-circuitness of the electricity, and our dormitory got burnt. But the good thing is it burnt when we were in evening prep, so we were not in the dormitory. And so it happened when we were in classroom, and the dormitory got burnt. People came to try and switch it off, but it was too late, and everything went down to ashes. So we had had such an experience before, and now here we are sitting in fact we had an Arambe. They did contribution for us. We bought personal items, and then a new dormitory was constructed as we were sleeping on classroom, and it was so unfortunate. It was one of the experience that we had, and the school has now tried to at all costs to curb such an incident from occurring again. And now we are in closing ceremony, and there were people who were doing welding outside there. So it said the electricity was overpowered because we were using it for microphones and speakers. Some were charging their phones. These people were doing welding outside there, and it was overpowered and fire broke out. Sorry. Fire broke out in the main switch inside the building, and there was a stampede. I remember we running, chupas of the bottles of sodas breaking down, people were stepping on glasses. It was so unfortunate. Parents and children running for their own life, teachers also, school administration. It was so unfortunate. But the good thing, there is someone who was so bright, and the person went to switch off the electricity. And we were lucky, there were no casualties, but some people were hurt and they were taken to hospital. So we had such an experience. Then when I was also in Dries Primary, I went to Dries Primary. The girls' dormitory broke into fire, but they were lucky to escape before no one was hurt. But the dormitory burnt into ashes, and it was also so unfortunate, and I was there to witness that. Now, what I think the government should do first, accidents do happen, but we should be prepared so that in case an accident happens, what should we do? How on earth can someone lock the door from outside where the children are sleeping? The first thing this government should do is to make doors that are opened towards outside and not inside. You see, in the African setup, we normally make doors that you open inaenda ndani, kufungua inaenda ndani. We should do that to open the doors outside. The windows also the same thing. We should push them outside, not inside, so that it is very easy. When somebody opens the door, we can just kick it and you move outside, and the door will not close again. You see, now we have seen people suffering, people get burned because of the door. So they should do that. And number two is to have watchmen who are not sleeping, and they should be around the dormitories to protect the children. See, this was a primary school with small kids. They are in boarding school. Their parents have paid for them to be protected. The administrators are there. They are sleeping. They are waiting for school fees every month, and the children are suffering. So we should have hire people who are there for the interest of the children. Also, they should do something on this electricity power rationing. It should only be for lighting, nothing more. And checkup should be done for the power every time to avoid such occurrences. Yeah, but I think one of the challenges is the door. The door should be open towards outside. I saw this even in classrooms in Kilifi North. The MP for Kilifi North went by tried to implemented this by coming up with the doors that are open towards outside. So yeah, I wanted to share my experience with you, and to give condolences to the families that have lost their lives. And we are very sorry. It's so unfortunate to our country, and we pray that those children, the 70 of them who have disappeared, we pray that they are safe and sound. We'll be following up today, and we'll get into the bottom. I know the people in charge of investigation are on the ground, trying to come up with the causes and the cause, and to look for the children who have not yet been found. We pray that they are safe. Yeah, guys, it is very sad. Until next time, this is Hirram Kemei. Have a good day. Yeah, I will keep updating you on anything that comes up. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.